We're gonna watch more Youth Pastor Ryan. We're watching on the playlist called What Does Blank Make Blank? First video is What Does Siemens Made? Siemens. What a tragic, I mean like an absolute tragic you name. Siemens. It might be German. Siemens? Siemens? It still sounds wrong.
Hey, Siemens. You guys make medical technology and save lives, right?
Well, we do now. Also, do not make fun of our name. We will erect a stiff defense.
Why is it Siemens?
What do you mean you do now? They're German companies. It was founded in 1847. That's right. Not Von, but two Vors, Von Company. Oh. No. Yeah, and Von we created airplanes so we could drop loads on our enemies. I'm not sure what...
The Siemens dropped loads. The irony. The absolute irony.
What's worse, the death or the phrasing? And then in World War II, we used forced labor from those camp places to run our factories and make our products.
Oh, of course.
Hey, no innuendo for that one? Nope, not for that one. What did you do after World War II?
Afterwards, we just merged with two other Siemens groups, creating an orgy of success and just banging out products.
Okay.
Just banging out Siemens products.
Okay, and after that?
We also tried to partner up with Mitsubishi.
Oh, great.
Oh.
We're getting the band back together. Awesome.
Yeah, and we've done so many other things, but kind of a lot to take all at once.
Hey, History Channel.
What does the History Channel make? Oh no, what does the History Channel make? At least there wasn't a business called Siemens Holdings. You know there probably is a business called Siemens Holdings.
No, you doing okay? What do you make, buddy?
We make conspiracy theory shows and reality TV.
Why do you make conspiracy TV shows? Alone Australia. Swamp People, what is this?
Okay, yeah, most of those conspiracy theories come from a guy called Eric Von Daniken. He's
Eric Von
a
Daniken?
convicted fraudster. And the reality TV shows, I think that's just present day.
Yeah, we know.
Please tell me that's water.
What do you mean?
It's fermented potatoes. What are you gonna make me like Discovery and have
That's vodka.
me tell you how it's made?
Who did this to you?
Well, we're owned 50% by Hearst Media.
Hearst? That actually makes sense. They were founded by William Randolph Hearst, the guy that popularized yellow journalism, which just means less facts, more fun.
Oh! Just...
And then Disney owns the other half. They've
Oh
owned
my
it for 12
God.
years. They could have stopped this.
Wait, Disney? Do they know that Eric Von Daniken's book was heavily rewritten by a guy named Wilhelm Utermann, whose other works include The Germans in the 1940s?
Oh,
They would
no.
if we kept with our original programming. It was mostly World War II and the Mongol Empire. I just want people to know about the Golden Horde.
Hyundai?
Oh, no. What does Hyundai make? Oh, Hyundai. You just make cars, right? Just cars. Nothing else, just cars, right?
I drive one of your cars and I love it. You don't make anything weird, do you?
Not really. Just a lot of factory automation and war stuff.
Oh, of course.
What was the second part?
We made like heavy artillery. You see this tank? We made the gun for it. We also make mortars, and we've been licensed to produce just like so many weapons.
And there it is.
Chat, the question is there a car company that doesn't make military weapons? That is the real question.
Oh, I forgot to mention, we're also developing our remote control weapon system.
Well, at least none of that sounds like Skynet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It can target up to 50 enemies at once. Plus, it comes with an easy-to-use joystick. We also made an automatic version to defend nuclear power plants. It just shoots down drones with grenade launchers.
Oh, grenade launchers. Grenade launchers. Hyundai makes grenade launchers.
Why did you do this?
Well, because we're Korean and we already dominated video games, so now we're just dropping our players into IRL lobbies, baby.
Hey, Nokia.
Just IRL lobbies. What has Nokia made? Oh no, Nokia. The unbreakable phone. Please, Nokia. We're gonna get bulletproof vests, aren't we?
You make indestructible phones that are more sturdy than most tanks. But you were founded in 1865, a month after the U.S. Civil War ended. What did you make then?
We started out as a regular paper mill, and then we just let the ADHD take over, and boom, we did everything. So we did other paper products, aluminum,
Hey, they make poopy paper.
plastics, personal computers. We did boots. I'm unclear if it was with or without the fur. And then
Boots with the fur.
We even did tires for like cars and bikes.
Oh!
Wow, you guys have done everything. Why'd you get out of tires?
Because we make indestructible products, and if we had indestructible tires, that is not a sustainable market practice.
But indestructible tires sounds amazing. Why would we want tires to be destructible?
Did you make anything for the military?
Yeah, we did radio communications devices for Finland that could probably also be used to beat people to death. And that all kind of made sense.
I mean, radio communications can be used for good. Radio communications can be used for good.
We also did gas masks.
Oh.
Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, you're not making the gas that the mask needs to be used for. Nokia gas masks.
Why didn't you guys make body armor, just a chest plate that holds a bunch of your phones? Literally nobody would ever die again.
Yeah, that was definitely a huge missed opportunity. And in 2012, we sold off our phones to Microsoft, but now we kind of make new ones with HMD. What I'm trying to say is if you see an astronaut drop his phone, it survives re-entry and the impact, it's probably one of our older models.
Right.
Does anybody have a new Nokia phone? It's so disappointing. I had an old Nokia phone. At least my mom did. What has Ford made?
Hey, Ford, I rented one of your cars. You're not responsible for, like, unspeakable evils, are you? Other than the fact that, of course, your founder was a closet, you know.
Oh my gosh, Henry Ford was gay?
No, he supported the Germans during the 30s
We wish he was gay.
and the early 40s.
Oh, yeah, he was not in the closet about that at all. He was shockingly upfront. He got an award from the Big H Man himself in 1938.
1938? That is way too late.
What? That wasn't even the most recent time we were involved with people dying.
What?
What?
Yeah, have you ever heard of a car called the Pinto? Little tap on the back and it goes
It's very cute.
boom. And we knew about that as well as the bad fuel system. But we did a cost-benefit analysis and we saw that it would have cost us like a lot of money to fix it.
Hey, that's so horrible. That is horrible. It costs us too much money to fix it, so we're just not gonna fix it. Ride at your own cost.
But like nearly $100 million less to just let people explode. So, we let people explode.
Do you ever hear yourself say these things out loud?
Yeah, me and the other executives said out loud it was going to be a real bummer when people blew up. And you know what? When people started blowing up, it was a real bummer from the comfort of our private yacht.
It was a real bummer from the comfort of their private yacht. Such a real bummer for them. Wow.
Saab, who you might
Saab also used to make cars.
know is the former car company, creates almost the entire Swedish military. They're like IKEA, but for death.
It's sad because it's funny because it's sad.
They will show you how to put together these fun parts that end in a murder for you. It's insane.
This is my definition of dark humor in the best way possible.
Yes, the Navy aspect is even crazier because first off, they're made by something called Saab Kockums, and that just makes me laugh. But their submarines are so advanced, no other country can match it. It is insane.
Wow.
You don't think, oh yeah, Sweden's got the best submarines,
Apparently the Swedish got the best submarines.
but they do, and they're so stealthy. The Gotland-class submarine in 2005 did war games with the U.S., was able to do multiple attack runs on U.S. ships, including an aircraft carrier, would have sunk it if it hadn't just been war games.
Good thing it was war games and not actual war.
And was never spotted once. This thing shows up on sonar, as like a moderately sized school of fish. It's a submarine. It's crazy and amazing.
It's big.
So man, Saab went from cars to making recoilless rifles, continued to make aircraft, and then we're like, you know what? We're gonna make the most stealthy submarine with our group Kockums.
We got that stealthy Cockham submarine. What does Raytheon make?
Theon, you guys invented the microwave. That's so cool.
They always kill people.
Yeah, we just like to fill things up. You got an empty tummy, we'll give you a microwave. You have an empty coffin, we will help you fill that coffin. I can't believe you know us from our non-murder work.
Yes, you guys used to do appliances, textbooks, transformers.
We made transformers? I knew R&D was getting good.
No, transformers like the electrical component.
Oh. I don't know what a transformer electric component is.
Are you working on right now?
Ooh.
Well, we were pretty disappointed that our microwave couldn't kill people, unless used as a bludgeoning weapon, but that's so inefficient. So instead, we decided to make a microwave defense system that can shoot down drones.
You couldn't have just let microwaves not kill people?
Yeah, we at Raytheon like to take things full circle. If it doesn't kill people, it just doesn't kill people yet.
Everything is just about making ways to kill people. What does Textron make?
Textron, you guys make golf carts and snowmobiles, a whole bunch of fun vehicles.
Yay!
How does this turn into killing people?
I love how he's just like, he's gotten over the, oh, what else do you make? It's at this point being like, okay, how are you murdering people? Tell us the story of your murdering people.
Just tell us about the murder.
Easily. It turns into killing people pretty easily, because we're just here to get people where they need to go.
What else do you do, buddy?
We make armored personnel carriers, part of the Apache attack helicopter. We also have Bell helicopter, which is part of the Bell Boeing Osprey. Part plane, part helicopter, all fun.
How does the Osprey even work?
Truthfully, I have no idea. In fact, they've actually all been grounded recently because, like Pokemon, we hurt ourselves in confusion.
What is this? You also make mine?
Mines?
Not just anti-tank mines that attack from above. Get this, you fire them into the air, they land in the ground, they burrow themselves, wait for a tracked vehicle to come by, then they shoot up a sensor to see where's the best place to attack it, and they fire their explosive to hit it there.
Smart minds!
What? How does anti-tank mines help you get people where they need to go?
Well, that's easy. Some people need to be on Earth, some people don't.
Oh no.
We help get people where they need to go.
What does Kinsey and Company? See, Kinsey and Company sounds like a law firm, right? Sounds like a law firm. What does this supposed law firm do?
Kinsey and Company, what do you do, buddy?
Well, like if the devil went down to Georgia and lost that fiddle competition, he got so angry that he started a company to get back at all of humanity.
Okay, when did this start?
We were founded in 1926, but our investment in evil came much more recently. In fact, pretty much everything awful since the year 2000, well, we've been there.
What kicked it off?
This is a company that was founded by an ex-McKinsey employee that we did a ton of projects with. In fact, we told them how to run their business, and we, and I quote, used it as our sandbox.
What was the name of the company?
Enron, baby. We also played a huge role in the 2008 financial crisis. We promoted the securitization of mortgage assets, and then we told banks that they should fund their balance sheet with debt, which drove up risk and, essentially poisoned the whole global financial system.
What?
We helped Purdue.
This company is horrible.
Pharma, Endo International, and Mallinckrodt turbocharged the sale of opioids. We came up with strategies to counter the emotional responses of mothers who'd lost children to addiction and help them circumvent regulation. Then we did the math for Purdue Pharma on how much they should offer to rebate for everybody that, died or became hopelessly addicted to their products, which was $14,810. We essentially contributed to the deaths of 560,000 people and the ruining of countless families.
Please tell me that's it.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good part one. What would you like next?
Hey,
That's a terrible company. Oh no, what else has Nestle done? That's it for now.
Nestle? Wait, we already did this. Why are you back?
Oh, you thought that was it? Dude, we could fill a documentary about Nestle documentaries.
Oh.
What are you up to now?
Oh, we were just thinking, what if we owned all the water?
No, you may not own all
Does that mean they own the water in my piss as well?
the water. Isn't your CEO the one that said water isn't a human right?
Ow, that was totally taken out of context. Just watch the whole interview.
Okay, so you're not going to try to own all the water?
But we definitely are. He just didn't say it out loud.
You're not targeting super vulnerable places, are you? And how are you getting this done?
We're just targeting drought-stricken California and Michigan near Flint, and you should see how we're handling developing nations. It's going to be hard to develop without any water. And the way
Train-chan is approaching. Just like capitalize off all the water, right? That's totally not an evil billionaire scheming company. Like, this is not a Lex Luthor style move at all. Is Nestle run by Lex Luthor?
the way we do it is we target morally flexible politicians and then, lobby them.
Isn't lobbying just bribery with extra steps?
No, there's no
Yes.
extra steps. But don't worry, we sold off most of our water brands in 2021.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm sure the private equity firm that bought it is going to run it way differently than we did.
Code.
Oh, fun! Yeah, Train-chan is also pissed at Nestle for being so stinky. It's so evil. They're cartoonish. Yeah, they have like a monocle and a kiki laugh. kind of laugh, And somebody needs to, not even Lex Luthor want to pull that off. He actually cares about his boy. Does he? I don't know much about Superman. I feel like Superman, I don't know if it's just me, but maybe you guys agree, but Superman is one of the more boring superheroes when it comes to like superheroes, if that makes sense. At least I believe it's on the more boring side of superheroes. I think he doesn't offer enough like as an entertainment value when it comes to like superheroes.
Kodak, what other dark
Oh, what does Kodak make?
secrets are hiding in your basement, buddy?
During World War II, we just made things for the Allies. And the Germans. We made triggers,
Oh.
fuses, detonators, hand grenades,
Oh.
and other war materials. And we made it all through not-so-free labor.
Because you
Oh!
were forced to, right?
No, we put 2 trustees in charge so we could keep control of it throughout the entire war. We even made goods in Germany and shipped them back to the U.S. through neutral Switzerland.
Oh.
Neutral's a fun word to use when you don't want to say country that worked as a smuggler for both sides.
And that's it.
And as somebody who grew up in Switzerland, I can tell you that is 100% the vibes. That is 100% the vibes.
It for secrets in your metaphorical basement, right?
Yeah, but in our literal basement, we have weapons-grade uranium.
Why do you have that?
I don't know, seemed fancy. Besides, what are we gonna do? Sell it to the highest bidder? I mean...
No, stop it.
No!
But
No! Oh no. Maybe I won't talk about Boeing again.
Owen, what do you make right now?
we make problems go away.
Okay, what are you doing?
What
Oh,
problem?
you know.
Just reloading.
For what?
That depends. Do you have any sassy comments or probing questions today?
Nah, nothing.
No, none.
What a totally
Did you see that article? It said a whistleblower was shot.
random happenstance.
What did Magirus make? Magirus? I don't even think I know this brand.
Chris, what do you make, buddy?
We made fire trucks since 1866.
Oh,
and we even
fire
invented
trucks.
the turntable ladder, so say you were on fire but also up high, we could still get you.
Fire
Yay!
trucks and ladders? Sounds like you're always trying to help people and keep them alive.
Yeah, most of the time.
Oh,
What do you mean most?
Yeah, well, we are a German company, and in World War II, we didn't just make the fire trucks, we might have also made the gas vans.
oh.
Like they ran on gas or transported fuel?
Neither. It had
No.
nothing to do with the fuel.
Oh no. Oh no.
Anyway, we also might have made the ladders for the mobile V2 rocket stations. They may have been made by
Oh.
people that were, kind of encouraged to work for us. It was free
Oh.
labor. For
Oh,
us, not for them.
no.
Okay, what do you do now? We went back to making fire trucks and fire equipment.
Yay!
We even made this really cool helmet. It could have had a respirator,
Ooh.
but nobody trusts us with the gas mask anymore.
Oh. This is another Boeing video. Oh shit. Oh shit. How did Boeing respond? Oh no.
Owen, did you hear that an aircraft crashed?
Oh no, whose aircraft was it?
It was an aircraft company whose name starts with a B.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was Bell.
Finally, it happened to somebody else. Did they get punished for it? Do people hate them?
They did. They broke both of their hands because of all the high-fiving from Western leaders.
Why do
Oh.
they get high fives? We kill people and people have the audacity to get mad. What?
Oh no, Nickelodeon. Oh no, Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon? What do you make, buddy?
Hey, sorry, can't talk right now. Busy putting out fires.
So you're doing okay?
Yeah, going great. Just kicking it.
Why is it always foot-related with you? Hey, Cody.
Just kicking it. Oh no. Not my childhood, just setting off our hype pony. What did Kodak do for the military?
Kodak, what do you make, buddy?
We make cameras and other stuff.
Oh, yeah, for like regular people.
Occasionally, we also made a lot of spy cameras for the military and the
Oh.
agency.
I mean, that's fine. That's just pictures, right?
Yeah, I mean, the pictures really helped our missiles and explosives hit their targets.
Oh,
What?
We made hand grenades, side fuses, and RDX. And then after the war, we were like, wouldn't it be cool if we made a missile?
RDX?
Oh.
You mean cyclotrimethylene trinitramine? The key ingredient in C4 and Semtex?
oh.
Also, how'd you go from cameras to missiles?
How? That's a big jump.
I don't know. Thought it would be neat. Besides, we'd already worked with the military before. We sent a bunch of our scientists over to help them with the Manhattan Project.
Oh!
Oh no.
Yeah, and since we made a lot of film for the military cameras, that makes this picture a Kodak moment in 2 ways.
Another Pokemon one. I'm worried, Chad. It's another Pokemon one. What horrors is Pokemon adding?
Hey, Pokemon, what are you making, buddy?
Just add unspeakable horrors to the Pokedex.
For the kids game? Why? Nobody asked for that.
Yeah, but nobody did not ask for it.
Yeah, I guess. What do you got?
So you know the Pokemon Beware, the evolution of Stuffle?
Aw, the big teddy bear hugging
Betty.
Pokemon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it loves to give hugs, and many trainers have left this world because their spines snap when it
He loves to hug too hard.
gives them the hugs.
Okay.
You know the cute balloon Pokemon Drifloon stories go that it grabs the hands of children and drags them to the afterlife. It dislikes heavy children.
What is this? What is this?
Doesn't say why, but likely because they're harder to take.
All right.
Why are you cool with that one?
I'm an American. Our kids are gonna be fine.
Oh, yeah, you guys are good to go. Sometimes to make the naming easier, we just flipped it from the original animal name, like Ekans and Arbok and this one.
Yeah, like Snake and Cobra, but why Grimer?
That's not Grimer, it's the evolved version, Muck. Or
Hey, McKin.
Oh no, we're back to McKinsey and Company. This is that evil, horrible, awful investment firm. Apparently they did do insurance stuff. Oh no, what did they do with insurance?
Kinsey, what are you doing, buddy?
Just trying to come up with innovative ideas on being evil, but honestly, it's been hard work.
Why is it difficult? Moral objection?
No, there's just so many evil people in the world that making
No.
it hard for us to come up with ways that have never been seen before.
Oh, they're looking for new ways to be awful and horrible.
Okay, got it. You ever get in a car accident?
Did you cause the car accident?
No, not provably in a court of law. Okay, imagine that you're an insurance company and then someone files a claim, but you just don't pay it.
You can't just not pay people for no reason after an insurance claim.
That's why you make it so freaking tedious. Put in place systems that just don't work. Making enough paperwork that it could crush a small sedan. And if they want to sue you, sure, go to court.
Okay, so now they gotta get a lawyer.
Here's the trick. You make the court process so awful for the lawyers that they refuse to take the cases. So how are you going to sue us? You and one lawyer.
This is like cartoonishly evil. Would this even work?
Yeah, Allstate took our advice and doubled their profits within 10 years. Ha, that's right. Evil 1, plebeian 0.
So creative. Everybody's so creative.
Hey, period.
What? Cult founded Paul Stone Perina.
You guys feed kitties and puppies and don't do any.
Wait, this is the dog food company? They were founded by a cult?
Anything horrible, right?
We make food for the whole farm. Horses, puppies, kitties, piggies, bunnies, monkeys. We also make human food for, our cult members.
When did monkeys become farm animals? Wait, who's the human food for?
The cult members? Yeah, they followed Ralstonism. That's why we became named Ralston Perino. We figured, slap that name on it. We got a guaranteed market share from those nutty butters.
How nutty are we talking?
It was founded by a guy named Webster Eggerly. He was a full-time self-help book author. He wrote about things like boinking magnetism and ventriloquism
Boinking magnetism?
under the pen name Edmund Shaftesbury. And at a certain point, he was like, screw
Shaftesbury. What is this? His pimp name? Place?
cult time.
I am so gonna regret this. What did they believe in practice?
Oh, just healthy diet and exercise.
Yeah, that's too normal. Why is it weird?
Gotta eat healthy and exercise to activate those mind control powers so you can take over the world for the new race, which is just Caucasians. Pretty sure they're an old race. Don't forget that the watermelon is poisonous to the Caucasian. Also, you cannot walk normally. You must do it on the balls of your feet like Mr. Tumnus and never in a straight line. Otherwise, you will leak vital force.
What happened to the company?
We got sold off. Land O'Lakes, the butter people took the farm feed, and then the human food went to Rao Corp, and then we just kept kitties and puppies, and we were bought.
Well, I doubt it could be worse than where you came from.
True. We were bought by Nestle.
Oh!
Oh my god.
It was worse. It became worse. Nestle owns it now. Nestle owns the cult product. His corn name, yeah. The question is, if they won the case, would it be a huge payout? I'm assuming, but they'll just not pay it because they make it tedious, so they don't have to pay it. What does GE make?
Hey, General Electric, what you making there, bud?
I like things that spin.
Aw, buddy, what spinning things have you made?
Oh, you know, like washing machines and hydroelectric plants and jet engines, and then the Gatling guns to put on the jet engines.
Oh my lord, what does it shoot?
It fires this at 65 rounds a second.
The little one, right? The little one?
No. Not the little one, Ryan. Not the little one.
Not the big one, and it comes in explosive versions.
General Electric, what happens to the people?
They become a red mist. That's why we have the washing machine. I like things that spin.
Hey,
What did Singer make? Singer just made uniforms for war, right? Oh no.
Singer, you guys make sewing machines. Is that all you make, buddy?
Pretty much just sewing machines since 1854, except for a brief period of time between 1914 and 1918 and 1939 and 1945.
Those are really specific time
those are
frames. Let me
really
guess, is the sewing
specific.
company you made uniforms during those times?
Nope, we made weapons better than most weapon manufacturers.
Why? How is there so much crossover? I am bamboozled by the amount of crossover between regular manufacturers that make everyday things and manufacturers that make guns. Is it low-key that every manufacturer can secretly make guns? Is this like a secret skill that they all have? Sewing machines to guns. Where's the pipeline there?
How did you do that?
World War I was super easy. They just wanted artillery shells in different parts, so we made over 303 million of them. And then World War II, they wanted to see if we could make guns, and then we made handguns that were better than anybody else and still considered to this day some of the best ever produced.
Wow, sewing machine guns make primo guns.
That makes a weird kind of sense, actually. I guess guns and sewing machines are pretty much the same thing. Both require bolts and repeated actions.
Yeah, it almost makes as much sense as what they assigned us to next. Which was airplane parts like bomber sights and gunfire control computers, gyros to help stabilize, and automatic pilot parts.
And you lost me. How are sewing machines like bomb sights?
I don't know. They both help put holes in other things.
Hey, Bo.
Oh no. Not another Boeing video! All of the Boeing! That could be a whole entire long form episode of Boeing. We're back to the Boeing.
Wayne, what are you up to?
I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Oh.
Okay, hey Airbus, what are you up to, buddy?
We make airplanes. Some of them are even for the military, but honestly, most of those are support aircraft, except for the Euro.
See, like, I feel like airplane manufacturers making military airplanes, that makes sense. But a sewing machine manufacturer making guns better than any other manufacturer's ever made guns is just fascinating and sad.
Fighter, that bad boy's awesome.
Yeah, well, I bet the doors fly off that one, too.
What are you talking about? The Eurofighter doesn't have doors.
Oh, okay, hey, Cessna, what are you up to, buddy?
We make a lot of little planes for civilians. We tried to make a military aircraft once and it did not go well. We called it the Dragonfly, but everybody else just referred to it as the Super Tweet, which sounds like something an angry Elon Musk would use.
Yeah, well, that sounds less effective than a Boeing jet. Embraer?
We made commercial and military planes, including this one, which we call the Super Toucan. Sounds
The Super Toucan! It doesn't look like a toucan.
like we named it after this Pokemon.
Yeah, well, that sounds dumb. Do I get to make it?
My days keep getting
People's lives are at stake. Boeing faces 10 more whistleblowers after 2 die.
busier, but I'm never too busy for you. Remember that.
Okay, hopefully see you never. Walmart.
I've never heard good things about Super Tweet. I assume that's a weird ass name. What is Walmart doing? What is Walmart doing? Dead Peasant Insurance.
Walmart, what do you make, buddy?
We make bets on the lives of our employees.
You didn't set up a Thunderdome, did you?
No, we just took out a lot of life insurance policies on regular employees, so if they died, we'd get paid.
That's suspicious. That's suspicious. If anybody just randomly takes life insurance out on you, be careful. Watch your back.
It's called Dead Peasants Insurance.
That makes you sound like a medieval emphasis on evil king.
You're telling me it's wrong to bet against the lives of our subjects?
You're their employer, so you knew their medical history.
Yeah, how else were we gonna pick who to take out the life insurance policies on? Come on, gotta hedge the bets in our favor. Plus, the best part is, we didn't even have to tell them we were taking out the policies.
You didn't let people know that you were taking out life insurance policies on them? You realize that's what, like, every murderous spouse does, right?
That is literally what every murder spouse does. How to Murder Your Husband. Writer found guilty of murdering her husband. Of course the writer of How to Murder Your Husband murdered her husband. She had to test out her theories. She had to test them out. How's that even legal? I don't know.
Right? That's absurd. My wife loves me and my 8 life insurance policies. Besides, we weren't the only ones who did it. I mean, Disney did it. Dow Chemicals did it.
Disney did it?
Dow Chemicals again? Gosh, hold on. Hey, Dow.
Hey, am I allowed out of the truck yet?
Depends. Did you take out life insurance policies on your regular employees?
You mean dead peasants insurance? Yeah. Wait, please don't. I gotta pee.
Hey, Vault.
It was like 2010. Oh my God. That's not even that long ago. America, everything's legal if a corporation wants it to be. What did Vault-Tec really make?
Vault-Tec? What do you make, buddy?
We make underground bunkers called vaults for when the nuclear apocalypse happens.
Obviously.
Don't you mean if?
Yeah, we definitely wouldn't want to push the world closer to, get more funding.
Totally
so
not.
If.
So your vaults are just made to protect people?
I mean, some do, like the control vaults.
What do you mean control vaults? That sounds real experimenty.
Well, it's like the only time we can ever figure out what happens to people during a nuclear apocalypse. So we're like, what if we scheduled like a water chip to break in one, or just left the door slightly ajar in one, or just put a cloning machine in a vault with a guy named Gary?
There's gonna be so many Garys. Why are you doing this?
So we can pass the data along to a select group of people we want to survive so they can rebuild the world. Kind of like a really unique enclave.
Okay, can I stay in a vault?
Yeah, we have just the vault for you. Vault 11.
And that's a controlled people get to live kind of
Oh no, Vault 11!
vault, right?
Yes, totally.
Hey, Oshkosh
Oshkosh! What a name. Oshkosh.
Corp. Other than having a fun name, what do you make, buddy? We answered the phrase truck around and find out with a lot of military trucks.
Oh, of course.
Oh my gosh.
Not, oh my gosh, Oshkosh, that's us. We made a truck that can transport tanks because you really don't want to get their mileage
Of course, you want to transport your tank so your tank stays nice and good.
up terrible for the resale value. We also made a truck that can throw around transport containers like an angry toddler, and it's great for logistics. We also made this MATV, which is a mine-resistant ambush-proof vehicle. Yeah, it hits mines like you hit potholes. And then we made the sports version of the Humvee.
What else can you put on the racing version of the Humvee?
Depends on what you want to get rid of. The 50 cal is going to get rid of people, the anti-tank missile is going to get rid of tanks, and the automatic grenade launcher is going to get rid of anything.
Okay, what
Everything.
have you done recently?
We bought Pratt Miller, which includes Corvette Racing. They still won't let us race our trucks and run over the other drivers. Dumb. However, we also bought JBT Aerotech so that we can now make planes if we wanted to. Arguably the most mine-resistant vehicles.
What cult founded Best Friends Animal Society? Why does the most wholesome sounding companies about animals always start in cults?
Best Friends Animal Society? Where did you guys come from?
Well, the cult thing really wasn't working out with us, but we were like, we do love animals.
The what?
Yeah, the cult, also known as the Process Church of the Final Judgment. It was founded by Mary Ann McLean and Robert de Grimson. They met at the Church of Scientology, but they were kicked out for being too wacky.
They're too wacky for Scientology.
You okay? Got a cough?
Oh, good. Carry on.
Anyway, they went to London, then Mexico, then New Orleans, and they founded their church. Here's its logo.
Kind of looks like a...
It does not. Why would you say that?
Why'd your voice change?
What are you talking about?
Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, we worship the four great gods. You know, Jesus, Jehovah, Satan, and Lucifer. Pretty sure some of those are the same. They all represent different things, and none of them are evil, so you just kind of pick with who you're vibing with for the day. The real evil is the gray forces. And then in 1974, our founders got divorced, and Mary Ann took the church from Robert, and then she moved around. It didn't go great. He ended up in Utah and was like, well, guess we love animals.
And what do you do
Yes,
with
we love animals.
the animals?
We love them and give them homes and try to get better animal rights laws on the books.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ranked 4 out of 4 by Charity Navigator. People seem to forget that crazy doesn't always mean evil. Sometimes people are just lovably insane.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure those formal ties to Charles Manson were just a coincidence.
When were you founded, buddy?
We were founded in 1932 in Denmark by old Kurt Christensen.
Oh, no. What did you make in the 1930s?
We made wooden toys, you know, before the invasion.
And what did you make after the invasion?
Well, they took all of our metals, so we kept making wooden toys. In fact, we actually increased in sales.
Huh.
Yay!
Okay. What happened after the war?
After the war, injection molding was brought to Denmark, so we started making interlocking plastic bricks. And then we were like, well, what if we had people? And then we could make cities and, like, pirate ships and castles.
So wholesome. What's the catch?
And it just kept getting better, right?
No, a lot of our classic designers retired, so we brought in 30 innovators from the top design schools in Europe. But the problem is, they didn't like toys or no Lego. And they're
Why would you bring in people that don't like toys? Ew.
The CEO had always been part of the family, so he finally stepped down, and we just brought in some rando.
Let me guess, he just dismantled and sold it all off to make a bunch of money.
No, he loved toys and Legos. In fact, he was such a Lego fan. He knew what Lego fans would like, so we divested from a whole bunch of things that we weren't really good at and went back to making bricks for kids. We were nearly bankrupt when he took over, and by 2015, we were the most profitable toy company in the world.
I feel like Lego died there for a bit, and that makes sense. Lego did die there for a bit.
Last question, where did the guy who saved the company come from?
Oh, he came from... hi, am I in the right office?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. How many deaths is Nestle responsible for? All of them.
Nestle, I've heard you've done some horrible things.
Yes, we do. We own a controlling stake in evil and then occasionally make foodstuffs.
What
Occasionally.
happened?
We weren't selling as much baby formula in the West as we wanted to anymore, so we started targeting Africa and giving new mothers free samples.
Giving away free formula sounds nice.
Yeah.
How did you make it evil?
We had people dress up like nurses and hand the mothers with the free formula, making them think, oh, this is doctor recommended, but it totally wasn't.
That is so evil.
And the cool thing about breast milk is it's kind of a use it or lose it type thing. So because they weren't using it, their breast milk dried up and then they'd have to buy our product. And after that, they could only ration a certain amount of it and mix it with dirty water, which we put on the packaging that would kill the babies. But, you know, we were selling to illiterate people. So, yeah.
And then you stopped?
No, we kept doing it. As recently as 2011, we had 19 different groups in Laos being like, they're still doing it. And we were like, pfft. Also, we're roughly responsible for like 10.5 million baby deaths.
10.5 million baby deaths. Wow, Nestle.
What else did you do? How did your employees go along with this?
Oh, I don't really think they did anything wrong. You know, they were just following orders.
Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah, that's what we were doing too.
Hey, we were doing it because we liked it.
The hell did you do?
Okay,